I'm live, and there was much rejoicing. The dude, welcome, first one in the house. We're now fight with this ruck. Good deal. So, it's funny, bacon, hammers, and then I'm gonna make with the grease I have left over. I am going to make fries. That's gonna be my lunch, and I'll cook one to take with me to make sure I have enough nutrition. And then I'll be hitting the bar or the gym afterwards. So first of all, let's so do I want to use the cast iron? So I'll use the cast iron, and there's a couple benefits to doing that. But I don't want to cook it on that burner. That burner is just way too much. I have a real powerful power burner there, and it will bring, it's basic to bring water up to a boil rather quickly. It's really what it's for. So thanks for coming in. Let me know if I'm 5x5. Remember to hit the old thumbs up. Yes, no, maybe so. And let YouTube know that there's some interest in my channel. I am also on Instagram under the same name, McBean Scottish Fitness. And it's growing rather quickly. I've got over 3,000 subscribers now. That just took off all of a sudden. Kind of cool. So here's the bacon for my bacon hamburgers. And I'm utilizing the bacon along with the hamburger grease to cook the fries. So waste not, want not, as they say. So I've got what? 8 half pieces in there. I also put all 9 in there. Hopefully you can hear me well. So no hike today. The weather outside is frightful. Rain, windy, colder. So I didn't get a hike in. I did get it in yesterday. There's the bacon. There's the ground chuck. The potatoes I'm gonna have to peel down quite a ways. We've had them for a little bit. My secret spices, sea salt and fresh ground pepper. Let me bring this down a little bit. There we go. And then I have my vitamins. So I was going to take an iron, but I'm cooking in cast iron. I really don't need to. My cast iron is going to have probably the iron I need. The iron I only take once a week. Multivitamin every day. C 2 to 3 times a day. D twice a day. Zinc twice a day. And the vitamin D I actually will cut open and I'll spread it on a couple areas of my skin, directly on the skin, and it really aids in the healing. My nose kind of got sore from last week. I had the flu and I was blowing my nose a lot. I got a little tip on top of my ear where the hat rubs all the time. Then I have some areas here on the scalp that will rub down. Then we'll do that for a couple weeks. All right, try to get down low and see how well it works. So, oh, man, 5 thumbs up. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. It's lunchtime at the farm. So it's going to be burgers, bacon burgers, and fries. So this one's going to be heavy in protein and calories, which I need to go to the gym with, which I need afterwards to go to work with. I will eat 1 hamburger for lunch with the fries. I will take at least 1 to work. Also, the cafeteria is open, so sometimes I get myself a chicken sandwich just to mix up the meats and that. And then really during the week, I don't get a chance to have a real dinner, as say. But I think I might take a can of corn with me just to have. I think we'll start taking that with me in one of these containers, so I can just nuke it up real quick and get some vegetables in there. So I'll probably pull out a can of corn to take with me, make sure I have a can opener, unless it's one of those peel off automatically. So I got the bacon cooker. And then once the bacon gets cooked, I'll bring it out and put it on a paper towel and letting it kind of dry out. And then I'll cook my 2 patties one at a time, or I cook them both now, I got the bigger pan. And then while the patties are cooking, I will cut a potato into small fries and fry it in the grease I have left over. Should be a pretty good one. So, shout out to my sponsors, Apex Nutrition in Shorewood, Illinois, Shorewood Fitness in Shorewood, Illinois. I also work out at Fitness Premier in Pontiac and the Edge Fitness in Streeter, Illinois. Now, there are a couple gyms I can go visit. If you're by Peru, Illinois, you got X Science, awesome place to go to. YMCA there is good too. Used to go there all the time. And then you have Be Strong down in Bloomington, Illinois. And then if you're in your Peoria, then you can go to the Grill Pit. W2 Franklin runs that one if you want a nice hardcore gym. But these gyms are for really getting into shape. Although a few of them do have a lot of other equipment too. But like the Be Strong and the Grill Pit is more concentrated for the powerlifting type of workouts. So, comments I've heard on Instagram. Always like that. Yeah, right here. We'll keep that off. There we go. So, comments I hear on Instagram. All right. White, gray, or black. Got to answer the daughter here real quick. So, got people that don't realize just answering my daughter here. Let me see. Can I copy this? Let me see if I can, or see if I can just grab it. Oh, hang on a second. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Oh, yeah, maybe I did. So, share this page. Bookmark this page. All right, share. Copy link. Okay. So I have a new item available. Hopefully that'll work. I have a new item available from my daughter's Etsy account. It's coffee mugs. So she did design that. She also has my shirts available. She has it listed with free shipping. The coffee mugs are $14 with free shipping. The shirts are $30 with free shipping. You can order directly from her Etsy shop. All the proceeds goes to my daughter, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Keep it in the family. So, and like I said, thanks for everybody for popping in. Let me I posted it. There we go. Make a short video about your shirt and mug. I'm doing that right now. And I will make a short video and then try to post that up there. But I have been putting it on my community page, which is kind of the same thing. So that's my oldest daughter is helping me with this designs, which I appreciate. We got the bacon going. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. And don't hesitate to say hello. Say hello to everybody else in chat. Get a little chat going on here. It's called a chat. Subtle hint, subtle hint. There we go. Hi, sweetie. So yeah, I did post a link right above for the coffee mug. And then I'll make the and I'll put it on my community page also, which you can also do. And then I'll probably make a short video. But I like that shirt you designed. Just change it to grandson. And I'll take one in black, 2XL. And then I'll be getting that. Remind me to bring an envelope with me today. Or no, actually, I'll probably call you a little bit later on and see how I can get the money over to you from my app. I should be able to do that. Shouldn't be a problem. So bacon, ground beef, got the bacon going. Once the bacon is done, I will cook the 2 patties in the grease. And once that is done, I will cut this up into some fries. And that's going to be my lunch. I will cook an extra one to take with me. Take my vitamins, get all my nutrition going. So, and once again, the Instagram is going really well. It's Mike Bean Scottish Fitness, just like the channel. I got over 3,000 subs now. I get every now and then I get the fake weights, or I get you shouldn't be lifting in that, or people that I've been doing this for 48 years. I think I know what to do, but it is humorous at times. But if you are on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on that. I appreciate that. It seems to be going really well. The shorts we're now getting paid on shorts a little bit, and I think I do see an improvement. So instead of making 25 to 40 cents a day, I'm making like 70 cents to about $1. So hey, gave myself a raise. You gotta take those wins when you can get it. Get a dish out here. I want to get ready to eat everything. So it's gonna be a calorie-heavy lunch, and then probably about a half hour to let everything settle. About 15-minute drive to the gym, and then I should be back in the saddle again. So DG, hey, good seeing you again. Thanks for popping in there, Lone Wolf. Howdy. So the gains are coming well, slow but steady. So slow but steady wins the race. I have my meet on the 18th, which I got to get that payment sent out. So it was a lot easier to do it with WT. Let me see if I got my paperwork here still. Well, I was only organized. So I got to send that payment out. I got to send a payment out for the shirts I just bought and the coffee mug. The coffee mug I'll just do direct. And March 18th, I'll be in Dubuque, Iowa. Actually, I'll be there the 17th for St. Patty's Day. Hopefully I'll behave. If not, well, as I say, I only got to do the 3 lifts. So I probably will be okay. But the gains are coming well. I think I finished up with a 397-pound bench last time, and I think I should be good for about, I would say easily 10 to 15 pounds more. There you go. Bacon burgers, the best. Bacon burgers and home fries. Now, the secret with the bacon is you start out with a hot skillet and then you cut it down to low. And don't be in a hurry. Found with nutrition is everybody wants to be in a hurry. I want it now. Take your time. Let the food cook. Okay, cooking your own food, making your own meals is going to be healthier for you. The worst thing for your testosterone, whether male or female, because females, you do produce it, just not nearly like we do, is eating processed food, eating the stuff that you get at McDonald's or Burger King or whatever, eating those ones that, meals you just throw in the microwave. A lot of processing there, a lot of chemicals there that the body does not understand what it is. If you don't understand what it is, it just stores it in fat. Beaverines, you know it. So sleep is the next thing. You got to make sure you're getting enough sleep. Rest is very important to the nutrition. So you want to eat good foods, good vitamins. Vitamin D is supposed to be also good for testosterone. I just looked that up, so that was good. And you just want to make sure you got the nutrition coming. I eat probably about 5 meals a day on average. I already had a breakfast earlier. It was a lighter one because I wasn't very active, but I still needed to get calories in there and get it going. So yeah, McDonald's. I know. So every now and then you're traveling and you do it because of convenience, and it's one of those ones where I feel worse after I eat. It's like I would have been better off just grabbing roadkill, which I used to tease the kids with all the time. They'd go, "Well, what are we gonna get to eat?" And I said, "Well, I'll see what I can pick up on the road." And they're like, "Not funny, Dad." But it's one of those dad jokes. What do you gotta say? Speaking of dad jokes, I do like them. Somebody posted one on Facebook. It was a dad joke, and I said, "And dads approve." So I do have a original dad joke. All right. So here's my original dad joke. I'm preparing you. A true story. My friend said his 4-year-old swallowed his tooth. And I said, quotation marks, "This tooth will pass." Get it? That's one of my original dad jokes. Just made it up the other day. Don't need to thank me. Just throw money. Oops. Put this thing way up in the air. But he got a laugh out of it. So did I. There we go. I have hundreds of them. Here all week, folks. I got the bacon cooking really well. Now, what's nice about bacon from a butcher is I got 9 pieces of bacon in here, and if I had the stuff I bought from the store, whether it be Black Label, Prairie Farms, Oscar Mayer, or whatever, I'd have a half-inch of grease in there. Yeah, I mean, I really would. So when you get it from the butcher, you are getting a more premium cut. So they're not. I mean, bacon has to have fat, obviously, otherwise it's ham. But there's less of it in there. So when it cooks down, it doesn't shrink by tenfold, and it doesn't leave, a quart of oil in the pan. So I do want to leave some oil because I'm going to be cooking in it. So first of all, I'll be cooking the 2 patties, and then I'll be cooking the fries. But if everybody would follow that link I sent up there, that's my daughter's Esti page. She does have the McBean Scottish Fitness on there with a bigger decal. It's available in black. She may offer it in different colors too. Just see however she put it in there. And then we now knew the new and improved. We now have the coffee mug. So I'm looking forward to that. So who knows? This time next year, we could sell 2 coffee mugs. They still having fun with it. So now I will put the bacon away. Bacon. So I bought this in quantity. I bought a little over 7.5 pounds. And I cut it into thirds. The other 2 are in the freezer. It's in black, white, and a few other colors. All right. So you can order those directly from my daughter. I will try to put that link right into the page itself. I'll play around with the computer at work today. I think I'll have time because I think we're running out of product. So it might be a slow day. And that's when they say, well, we'd like you to do it. I'm like, I got my machine right here. The one guy, he was wanting me to clean up the work area. Now, a lot of stuff we need to use, and sometimes it sits there for a while before we use it. But I threw some stuff away that was obvious garbage. And then when I came in yesterday, he's like, playfully, but he's like, throwing his hands up, and says, I thought you were going to clean it up. I said, I did. I said, there's still more I need to do. I got distracted with, the actual work I had to do. He says, well, I thought it'd be, polished off and that. And I said, it's a workstation. It's not an office. Okay. Just like I have a work car. Okay. So you have an office. All right. All that stuff, you don't do anything with that stuff anyway. So it's easy to keep it. He loses every argument he has with me. So I'm a crazy old man. I will have to. Right. You don't, and that's what he was wanting me to do. I'm like, no, this is a workstation. We don't polish it. Then they say, well, maybe he'd get some file cab or dividers in that. I said, don't bother. We don't need them. If you're going to spend money, we got other things you can spend money on. And that's not one of them. He is the first shift supervisor. I guess he's kind of over the other two shifts, but I've done favors for him. I've come in when he asked. But, one time he's like, I said, am I coming in to work on my location? He goes, well, maybe I'll just ask so-and-so. I said, well, good luck with that. I mean, it was right at me, good luck with that. Because I know so-and-so doesn't work overtime. So you can ask all you want. So the next day I'm at the gym. Lo and behold, I get a text. Can you come in? Yeah, it'll be at your workstation. I'm like, yeah, no kidding. Yeah. So if you could do something with that crazy old man thing I do, I will leave it up to your genius. Because you're really good at that. That can be the next one. Maybe have one shirt made for me. I am that crazy old man. So when I become, semi-famous. Now, it is funny because now that my Instagram has gotten bigger, one of the guys at work on first shift came up and said he's been watching my videos. So that was pretty cool. It means it's getting out there. So I think they're more likely to watch Instagram just because they're all shorter videos, 15 to 30 seconds. For YouTube, although you do have the shorts, their anticipation because it's going to be longer. All right, so I'm throwing 2 patties on there. Oh, yeah. Using the secret Scottish recipes, fresh ground pepper. And sea salt. As I saw sea salt by the seashore. Yuck. The same thing, we cook them slowly. And then while they're cooking, if I can get this to reseal. Yeah, it looks like, what do you know, success. I'll put this away from Mama. So what we'll do is we'll buy 12 patties at the beginning of the week. And we'll cook them throughout the week for, either lunch or dinner. Probably more so lunch on my part. So there's the bacon. Now I'll get this potato. First of all, see if there's any usable part for this potato. So remember my other sponsor, Lucky Day from Cutco Knives, and this is the peeler I use. And then this is the one I'll use to quarter it up. So first of all, we'll peel it down and see if I got good potato there. One thing about potatoes is, you want to get soft. If you peel them down enough, you'll get to a good part of it. There we go. Now when I was harvesting my own, I would just wash the skins. I wouldn't peel them because, I wasn't using any sort of chemicals or pesticides. So I knew the skins were good to go. All vegetable peels, eggshells, coffee grounds go into the food bucket. And then I take the food bucket out to the garden, and it helps provide nutrients for the soil. All right, let me see, I got our count here. Let me read up on here. Yeah, that phrase seems to be most of those polls. Yeah, there we go. I am famous. Oh, no, thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Well grounded. Another dad joke. Get it? Sediment, ground. You can see my daughter already going, ah! You're killing me, Dad, you're killing me. So I'm cutting this into the thick fries, which I will cook in the grease that I'm making behind me. Remember, animal fats, people, they're bad for you. Well, they're better for you than seed oils are. All right? So that's why I cook with it. So I'm better than using an animal fat than I am using the corn oil. Or I'm using canola oil. Peanut oil. And seed oils are the worst for you. Yep. So, be right back, Shana. So this is the picture I was talking about, Shana. I think if you put this on a t-shirt, with some sort of veterans type of logo on it, you'll sell a lot of them. So what I'll do is I'll try to take a couple good pictures of it with the phone and send it to you. But I'll be honest with you, this is done by my daughter Shana, and this one speaks to me. It really does. So, yeah. I throw them in the ground, crunch them up. Might take a few years, but they lay on top of the soil for probably about a week or so before I hit them with the rototiller. So I'm pretty sure they're dry time they get there. Not saying that you're not supposed to do that. I'm just saying I don't do that. I just, to me, kind of waste of time. My opinion. If you do dry them first, it's probably better. Probably drying them and crunching them up is better too. But I'm a lazy farmer, I guess you would say. Oh, I got bread. So the bread I'm going to lightly toast. Now when I say lightly toast, I mean it if I don't forget I have it in the toaster. If I do forget I have it in the toaster, well, then they're going to be more than lightly toasted. It usually toasts pretty well the first time, but then when I throw the next set of slices in, if I don't pop it up sooner, they're burnt toast. So, hey, thanks for everybody popping in here. Thanks for everybody hitting the thumbs up. Appreciate it. I said I will get the link to your store permanently somehow on it. You should be able to do that, Shana. Just probably play around with it. You should be able to go right into my YouTube and mess around with it. I trust you. But yeah, and then try to get some way to put that into my description. So I should be able to put that in the description on all of them too. Just gotta sit down and do the work. I gotta remember to do the work. I know I was wanting to research something the other day, and I want to do that when I'm at work. And it was like 10 o'clock, it finally came to me, oh yeah, this is what I wanted to research. So I did get it done. As delayed as it may have been. All right, so let's salt and pepper the fries. Salt and pepper the fries, that's right. That's right, salt and pepper. I like fries, salt and pepper on my fries. So the burgers are cooking pretty good. I think one more flip. So I'm looking at there going, well, I really don't have enough grease to do the cooking I want to do. So I have two options. I can add Crisco, which is all vegetable shortening, which is very flavorful. Not going to say about how good it is for you, but I think it's better than seed oil. Or I can add, see, I almost got myself in trouble. The first set is fine. The next ones I can't leave the whole time. Or I can use olive oil. So because it's fries, and I want my fries to be yummy, I am going to use the shortening. Mama loves shortening, shortening, shortening. Mama loves shortening, shortening bread. I won't put it in with the burger yet. Let's not get ahead of myself. And of course, Fairlight's milk. Never leave home without it. So, oh good, they didn't push them down. And like I said, anytime you want to make a good meal, it takes time. So a good meal is going to take anywhere from about 30 to 60 minutes to make. I like that picture too, so I'm trying to get her to put that on a t-shirt, or maybe it'd be more of a hoodie one. But I have a bunch of her artwork around here, and that one really just reached out and spoke to me. But if you do put on your t-shirt, make sure you got your initials on there, Shana, so they know it's your artwork. Okay, almost got the burgers about where I want them, but I want them kind of medium rare, no more than medium. When I take the work, maybe I'll cook a little bit more. So I just get that to come up a little bit sooner, so I don't end up burning it. Otherwise, I know I will. And you just got to be honest with your own. Grab that toast. You're right. Otherwise, I turn around and it's burnt toast. There we go. About ready to bring the hamburgers out. Had a little fun on my community page. I put that picture of eight dozen eggs in the fridge. Saying I don't mean to brag. And I had one of my buddies send me, he had a 60-pack. So I'm rich. All right, so now we're going to add some shortening in there because I really don't have enough to fry the potatoes correctly. I need more. And it should do the trick. If I do need any more than that, what I'll probably do is I'll probably top it off with olive oil. Being a prepper, I do keep that in small quantities also. I'll have that out there just in case I feel I need more. And I think I'll do. Olive oil is very healthy for you. And I'm going to use an oil. I try to use a lot of this. So, all right. That is enough. Bring up the heat a bit. Because it is taters. We do want to cook them a little faster. But not too fast. Or get down on the ground these days. So you put that away. I try to put things away as I use them. Coconut oil. I use coconut oil also. That is probably one of the healthier ones. So yeah, I use coconut oil also. So yeah, definitely coconut oil you can store for a long time. Oh, what is? Oh, almost had a disaster there. You know? Only lost one. It went past the 3-second rule. Though cooking some fries must fall. There we go. Just kind of let that cook for a while. We put the bacon in. Bacon. One bacon burger, one without it. If it was in the summer and I had fresh tomatoes, there'd be a big old tomato slice on there. So that one will go to work. So this will be my work one. As I have to leave some fries to put in there. And I'll keep it there just in case that actually happens. But no matter how many fries I make, they seem to get ate. My daughter can attest to. So if we were doing baked potatoes, might be a rare potato per person, or maybe even half a potato. Doing mashed potatoes, for the family of five, might be 5, 6 potatoes. If I'm doing homemade fries, yeah, there's 10 potatoes. But I don't think they like them anymore. They probably don't want me to make them when they come visit. They're probably saying, yeah, we're tired of those. We don't want those anymore. All right, time for some milk. So, the hamburger is probably about 20 grams of protein, about another 6 with the bacon. There's 26, 3 with the bread. There's 29, and there's 20 with the milk. So there's about 50 grams of protein, which is about all the protein the body can handle in one meal. Probably got another 3 with the potatoes. And that's why when you're lifting a lot, you eat smaller meals, but you eat them more often. And that is just so your body can process the food and not just pass it through. So I don't know how the weather is where you're at, sweetie, but it is rainy here. You can tell when the health departments are getting a little low on patients. They actually called me up. Want me to schedule an appointment with them to meet my new doctor. I said, "Woo! They must be hurting." So I guess I'll go there for a mini physical, and then in April or May, I will get another physical done at work because they're free. And then I can kind of compare the two of them. I know about that time I'll be eating more vegetables because I'll have more of them available. Ooh, wait, those taters are looking good. I can't wait. I can't wait. Need ketchup. It's raining in Ohio also, yeah. So I'm glad I got my hike in yesterday, because I knew the weather was going to be a bad day, so I kind of switched days. I was going to go to the gym after it, but I ended up sitting down with Banks, and we took a nap. Yeah, remember I told you how important rest is for your hormone levels. So I didn't want to mess with that. I got the hamburger, I got the one to go, got the fries coming up here pretty soon. Life is going to be good. Matter of fact, let's see how the hamburger is. Make sure it's good. Very good. So one of the other things for staying fit is trying to stick to a schedule. Doesn't have to be a strict one, but you have to have some of a schedule. And I was really into it. I call it BC before children. Actually, I was doing it when Shane was really small. I would get home about 4 o'clock. I'd work out until 6:37. Straight workout. Working out of my garage. I'd fire up the grill, and I'd cook enough food to basically should be enough to feed me for a couple days, and a lot of times I'd eat it that night and have to cook again. I would take about 4 meals to me at work and have them ate before I came home and worked out. So I was working out a lot, but it was on a schedule. So if we were going to do anything, it was after 7 o'clock. I just would not miss that for the world. At that time, I was probably about 6 or 7% body fat. I was rough. And, I got busy with life, and the schedule had to loosen up a bit. But I always made time to work out. So instead of going to McDonald's or Burger King for lunch, I went to the gym. And I worked out for an hour, chugged a big shake. I had a sack lunch, which I could eat during my break. So when people say, well, I don't have time to do it, no, you have time. You're just not making time for it. And if you sleep for 8 hours and you work a 10-hour day, so let's just throw drive time in there, you still have 6 hours. Say preparing meals is another 2 hours, you still have 4 hours. Well, I say I want to relax. You still got 2 hours to relax. And when you have left, you have 2 hours to work out. So you have time to work out. You have to make that choice. Thank you, Teresa. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate the thumbs up, everybody. This is good. Perfect. Medium rare. So like if you go to like Wild Buffalo Wings and order a burger, they're going to cook it medium. You say that's for your safety. Well, tell me 2 things. Yeah, their kitchen hygiene's not good enough, and nor is their cook. So they always overcook. First of all, I put the fries in my plate on a napkin. Now, if I wanted them really crispy, I would let them dry off, and then I put them back in again. So if I wanted to make them real crispy, I let them cool off, and then I get them again a second time. Because of time restraints, I'm going to just enjoy them this way. That's good stuff. So, thank you everybody for joining in. Appreciate it. Thanks for the thumbs up. Remember to visit my daughter's Etsy page, Fallout Umbrella, where you can pick up these items and some other ones also. Okay? Remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, go for a walk, go have fun, enjoy life.